Hello. So as you can see, we are in our Google Doc. I'm going to go through a few things that you need to know in order to make your assignment complete and to make it unique to you. So we're going to start right up here, and this is a very important button. It's called the undo button. So if you are typing by accident, you had, clicked the enter button, then you can click undo and it brings you right back up to where you were before. If you're not happy with what you did, you can completely undo it and start again. Over here, we are going to talk about fonts. So if I want a different font than the one I have here, I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to come up here and it shows me that right now I'm using the Arial font, but I really like the ABZ. So I'm going to try that. Yeah, I like that one, so I'm going to keep typing in that one. Even if you finish an entire document, all you have to do, and then you kind of you don't want to change your mind, you just have to highlight it, and then come back up here, and you can totally change it to something else, maybe like Comic Sans. I'm going to go back to ABZ. So then if you decide, well, I want this to be larger, then we come over to font size, and maybe I want to bring it up to about a 30. And then if I'm not sure about that, I can undo, and it goes back to what it was before. Or I can simply highlight it and then just maybe have something a little smaller. If I really want to make an impact, or if I want to have a title perhaps, or if I'm telling a story and there's a lot of expression or somebody says something really loud, I might want to use bold print. Also, for titles, you may want to underline. These are called italics, which kind of gives your letters a little zing, kind of makes them go a little sideways. But I'm just going to keep mine regular. But over here I do want to change the color. So I click on here and I've decided that I want my writing to be green. And also in one of my documents, if I wanted to have a picture, I would come all the way up here to insert. Click on that, and then you can see the little picture image. Click on that, and obviously we don't see any pictures here yet, but that's because the computer doesn't know what we want to use for our computer. We have to tell it. So there are different ways you can do this. If you already have an image that you want to upload that's already on the computer, or if you're working on your iPad and you know that the picture's on there, then you can choose an image to upload, which is right here. But if you don't have your picture yet, you can search, and then it goes through the internet to find a picture that you want. So if I was doing a story about my dog and I wanted to try to find a dog that looked like mine, then I know I have a brown and white dog. So I click search and it will give me all kinds of different options. And as I'm scrolling through here, I can see that a dog that looks a lot like mine is right here. So I'm going to click that. And we still haven't told it we want to select it. We just checked it. Now we have to select it, which is the blue button down here. And when our picture comes in, more often than not, we have a very large picture. And I don't want my picture to take up this much of my page. So what I've done is I've clicked on it, and then these little guys have shown up because it knows that I want to do something to the picture. I'm not going to use this middle blue square because then that's going to change the look of the picture. So I'm going to undo that. I'm going to choose a corner. I'm going to pull it up from the corner, drag it up. Okay, and then that makes sure that the picture stays looking good. It just is a little bit smaller. And if I want to move this picture around, so a choice I can make is to click wrap text, and then I can really move it around anyway where I want. Okay, so that's pretty much all you need to know about Google Docs. So if you get stuck and you can't remember how to do something, then you can go back and take a look at this video, and you should be able to find what you need. Good luck!